heading to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants. It's 3-0 versus 2-1, a good early season battle as we're underway in week 4. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Now Jones. Flushed out right. And his first pass is incomplete. Now this defense for the Eagles, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe him.
On 2nd and 10, Jones. They'll get this out to Barkley complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Throwing, Jones. He finds his man, it's Robinson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Sliding out of the pocket. He dumps it off to Barkley. He can only get a yard after all that, and it's 2nd down. The Giants had 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they move back above 500 with a victory last week.
When you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win, this might be something we see from them a lot this year, because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge thus far.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. It's complete to Robinson. On the move past the 40. Now he's loose down to the sideline. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 54 yards. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, don't fumble the football.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Jones. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Oh, pick it off!
But it's incomplete. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
Giants' decision here pays off for 6 points. Footing always a concern, but the extra points up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Fucking one play fucked me up. Let's get it back.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's see something. What you thought coming up?
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. On 2nd and 9. Hurts.
Oh, bad pass, bro. I'm tripping.
And the Giants are going to take possession of
I am tripping.
So first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Gets this out to Saquon Barkley, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it with an eyelash.
That's what he like doing. He want to get the ball with Saquon. Okay. He want to get the ball to Saquon.
As they push him back to the 2-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Second down and goal. Jones.
Give me a pick. Oh my God.
It's going to wind up incomplete.
That should be 2 fucking picks, bro.
Sometimes being physical is just being
now.
on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
And Barkley will try to punch it.
Come on now.
And Barkley did not get there. On 4th down, Jones.
We'll take that.
A great open field tackle that's going to stop it shy of the goal line.
Yeah, you fucked up. You should have scored there.
Push forward into the end zone, and this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Get off me. Get off me, little boy. Get off me.
It's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, 17.
Come on, hold that block for me.
And slow going there as they'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
On 2nd and 9, Hurts.
Yes, sir. Good catch.
Had the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. A nice pickup there, 10 yards. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. fake the give to Sanders. Now Hurts. This is Smith with a
Good catch, boy.
and they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 14. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
That shit was there, too.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Well, they were coming out on 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Azeez Ojulari. And there to drop him in sacks on 1st and 2nd.
Damn, bro. That shit wide open. I'm fucking tripping.
See what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
I'm selling.
And the first play will be a field goal try. This a 33-yard attempt. The kick by Bass is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? And PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now a play fake here on 1st down. That is caught downfield by Isabella.
I'm making fun of it. Should I just blitz this nigga, bro?
A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jones.
Make his ass fumble.
Down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
How would he give it that?
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And 3rd and 8 now.
Never make the mistake of the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Now Jones on 3rd down. As this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And he takes his all the way to the 30. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
This pass in the hands of Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they were going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones forced out to his left.
Thank you.
The double coverage and intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
Get up out of there. Come on.
Great field position here.
I knew he was going to give me one. I knew he was going to give me one.
Well, when I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
He's going to get this past the 50
I'll take that.
into Giant territory. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
He's going to get this pretty close to the first
I
down.
got the turbo.
Giants 42. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try and run forward with Sanders. And maybe a little over pursuit there as as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 72 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Hurts. To the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And he's going to get this down near the 25. I know when you got a top tight end like this, you want to get him involved, but when you do, you're hoping for more than that.
You certainly are. You got to try and get him some space where he can make a play downfield, or at least an opportunity for some rack yardage, right? That run after catch.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. Hurts fumbles it. And this will get out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. So fortunately, they're able to hold on to the possession. You can almost see inside his face.
So trash.
The look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Steps away to his left. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Hurts to throw. This is caught. Touchdown.
Get in there. Come on. Get up in there.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
Come on. You want to get about a Saquon all day? Quick passes? All right. We got something for it.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
We got something for it. Come on. Follow Saquon, live with everything else. We just got to get some pressure.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the
Yep, we here. We here.
Sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jones.
Where are we going? Why are my safeties out of position, bro? Why do my safeties move to the right and my right safety moves to the left? I'll never understand that.
Extra point try good by Goddard. Lead is now 14-10.
I can't even fucking press.
Following the touchdown here to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Looking back to that first quarter, they struggled, but now here in quarter 2, they seem to have some rhythm.
And it really shouldn't be a surprise to us because when we were in the production means we asked a few of the players about, hey, what if things get a little rocky early?
Chop house, we got a cave with me, or 3 on the best with me.
Things will work out, and so far, they have started to do so.
Those 3 words we hear a lot, stay the course. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go play action with Hurts. Looking here for Smith downfield.
Let's go, boy.
The 10-yard line. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 17-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get the field goal range. And they get him down, but not before he takes.
I'm gonna get killed by a nigga doing play action all game. Lord, what am I doing? Can't get no pressure.
40-yard line.
My D-line should be going crazy.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Off play action. Jones.
Ooh,
Incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. 2nd down.
He'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Throwing again, Jones. And he comes back with one complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Across the middle, he finds Robinson. And he is out of bounds.
what the fuck are we doing?
17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the 1st down.
I ain't seen it all.
Saquon Barkley as the first half is winding down. And the Giants have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. You know, the extra point that will make this a 4-point game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, we'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively off. Lawrence fumbles it, and the Giants have it. It's picked up, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. And we know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game is played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They'll send Beckham in motion right. To throw again on second down. Jones. He's got this complete to Robinson. Touchdown, Giants. Wan'Dale Robinson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point try good by Gano, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half, but when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
19 yards there on the catch and run.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Another run with Sanders. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Play action. Here's Hurts. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's...
And how about this, a fake? And the gamble pays off. They get the first. Give him an even 20 yards there on the pickup as a fake punt fooled everybody. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 38. They go back to the ground with Sanders. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Aaron Robinson. And the Giants are going to get the football here at their own 23. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now Jones. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Weaver. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 28. 12 yards there as they move the chains. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Throwing Jones. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary, partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
Here's Jones throwing on 4th down. He finds his man. It's Robinson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Back to throw again. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. The 1st and goal looked like things were set up nicely, and now all of a sudden on 2nd and goal, Charles, a big challenge ahead of them.
And you have to know when you're this close to the goal line, things are going to happen faster, so you've got to get the ball out quick. Not going to have much time in the pocket before the defenders bring pressure.
1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
Partner, when you see a screen pass and the defensive tackle ends up making the play, you know that one wasn't sold well at all, because he should be upfield by the time you throw the pass. If not, you end up with big trouble, as we just saw right there.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. picked off by Avonte Maddox. And the Eagles will take over here at their own 12-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Over the dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Third quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. The Sanders has got it complete. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the fourth quarter. On first down, Hurts. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. He'll look to throw. He's got Sanders on the out route. It's caught. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Buying time to his left. He's going deep for Brown. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the Giants are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. They'll run it again with Barkley. And And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. 9 yards on the carry, but it's going to lead to a 4th down. They won on 2 fronts there, so to speak, Charles. Not only do they stop him short of the first, they get him out of bounds and stop the clock.
Yeah, they won. The offensive guys lost because they wanted to stay in bounds and have that clock run or force you to use timeouts. Instead, the defense won, as you mentioned, on both fronts.
So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Hurts finding Goddard there. 1st down, Philadelphia.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Left side here to Sanders. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A good gain on first. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Hurts gets this to Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Hurts throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Quez Watkins, 41 yards. And the Eagles have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. After the touchdown pass to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Jones throwing to start the drive. Trying to find Barkley on the out route, and he's got him. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. Bellinger hauls it in out left side. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Here's Jones to throw. And he fires one incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Now Jones. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And some room to work. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Jones. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. And that disastrous play partner is ultimately going to seal their fate in this one, isn't it?
It certainly is because they give up the 2 points, but that's not really what did it. It's having to give up the football. And because they gave up the football, guess what? The other team now can take the ball and close this game out.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It's still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle in the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done.